We are going to start AWS Global Infrastructure. So throughout the globe, AWS builds regions to be closest to where the business traffic demands. Location like Paris, Tokyo, Dublin, Ohio. Inside each region, we have multiple data centers that have all the compute, storage, and other services you need to run your applications. Each region can be connected to each other region through a high-speed fiber network controlled by AWS. Okay, so truly global operation from corner to corner if you need to be. Now, before we get into the architecture of how each region is built, it's important to know that the business decision maker, gets to choose which region you want to run out of, and each region is isolated from every other region in the sense that absolutely no data goes in or out of your environment in that region without you explicitly granting permission for the data to be moved. This is a critical security conversation to have. So if we talk about the regions all over the world, there are 32 launched region each. Okay, and launched region. So total we have 102 availability zones. So each region having a different availability zone. Okay. If we come to the availability zone, so basically this is the data center, and AWS region consists of multiple isolated and physically separated availability zone within a geographic region. If we talk about the Mumbai region in India, there are two availability zone. It might be uh, in Mumbai region, it might be one data center in Pune and another is Bangalore. Okay, so we don't build availability zone right next to each other because if a large scale incident were to occur, like a natural disaster, for example, you could lose connectivity to everything in that availability zone. The question what happens in case of disaster matter, and if you are familiar with the disaster recovery planning, you might even have idea of where we are going with this. So that's why the each availability zone are separate from each other. If if you are like we take an example US West one, North California, so there are three data center, means three availability zones: US West 1A, 1B, and 1C. So you can see like in orange uh, color, it's a region, and each region having a blue availability zone. In North California, you have three availability zone. So if only run one EC2 instance, it only runs in one building or one availability zone. And large scale and disaster occur, will your application is still be able to run and serve your business? The obvious solution to this is to run multiple EC2 instances, just like we showed a scaling example earlier. So, but main things is don't run them in the same building. Okay, so you have to launch that particular instance in different, okay, availability zone. If we see, there are two availability zone and two EC2 instances are running in different availability. If one goes failed, then we can make available another one. So you see, if US West 1 were to fail, your application would still be running in US West 2. So this is the benefit of uh, availability zones. Okay, so that's it for today lecture. We will continue it in next lecture. Thank you.